Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. I just thought I would make a little update video. My boyfriend is kind of getting into the groove of going back to work again. He hasn't worked in quite some months now, because he had surgery back in April and he's off for the summer. So, yeah, he's starting to get back into work. So that's been really good, just because right now I can't work and not having a lot of money kind of sucks. So, anyway, since the last time I made a video, I have finished this journal. I finished this one on August 8th of 2024, obviously. I got into junk journaling a lot more in this one, like just putting all kinds of like just absolute garbage in my journal. Yeah, if you want to see like a little bit more about this, like what I put in my journals and that kind of stuff, I would go to my Instagram or my TikTok even. My Instagram and TikTok are both Cozy Little Papers. It's just the best place to find that kind of stuff because I don't really make YouTube videos about making spreads because I don't have a setup for it, but maybe one day. But yeah, this journal right here, I actually started hanging out with friends and stuff in it, and I feel like this journal kind of signifies like where I really finally start to settle into living here, and that's pretty cool. So this one's pretty special to me, and I also kind of start to settle into the idea of being trans more, and I start tackling some more difficult subjects relating to that. Also, lots of current events, especially in the US. Write about current events in your journals, guys, even though it's kind of boring to write about. Sometimes it's, it's good to look back and be like, oh my god, yeah, I remember that. So I definitely recommend you guys write about like current events and, that kind of stuff in your journals. It's very cool to look back on, even if it sucks writing it in the moment, because for me at least it's boring. I don't know. I think it's probably one of like the lesser things that I like to write about. Obviously, writing about all the drama and stuff is also really fun, which I do that a lot, especially now that I have friends that I hang out with on the regular. Writing about drama is also very fun, so that's also very fun to read back on, maybe even more so fun than history stuff, personally for me. But I know that when whatever happens to these journals in the future, it's gonna be a piece of history. So yeah. This is important literature right here. Then I moved on to this journal. Very drastically different. This one's huge, this one's tiny. I don't know. This one has 162 pages in it, and I started it on August 9th, and I have like 36 pages left, something like that. So, yeah, I'm very close to finishing this one too. I do know what journal I'm gonna use after this one though, so I actually think I have it over here somewhere. I do. It's right here. This is the next one I'm going to be using. This is a waffle with syrup that looks really disgusting, I know. But what the syrup is supposed to be is the pride flag that represents the gender identity that I have been resonating with. That's like the only word I can think to describe it, but I'm very excited to use this journal because this is very much so embracing it, and this one was meant to be like similar colors, and like you can tell by the flowers, but this is definitely less subtle to me. Still kind of subtle, but yeah, I don't know. It kind of just this feels serious to me. So hopefully I can write a lot more about a lot of these feelings that I'm having. I've been experiencing a lot more varying feelings relating to my identity and dysphoria, if you know what that word means. It's been tough, to put it simply. A lot of things I didn't even realize about myself. I was like, oh, I feel like shit about that. Oh, okay. So, I'm exploring a lot of those feelings that I haven't been able to explore for the past, 6 years, 5 years, I guess, since I kind of started looking into all of this in 2023. But it's a lot. I didn't realize how much I had to unpack, but even in this one, I'm still writing about it and stuff. It's definitely interesting to be in such a feminine looking journal and kind of experiencing what I am with my gender and seeking validation through my choices pertaining to gender, because this is pink and flowery, and that's not the typical masculine thing to do, but like I'm learning to have a better relationship with femininity as a trans masculine man. You know what I mean, right? You get me, right? So that's been something that I've been tackling too, is being okay with being myself and not letting social pressures sway me, I guess. So that's a big thing in here, for sure. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a journey. I definitely think that I'm learning a lot more about myself this time around now that I've come out than the previous time that I was out. And, it's just, it's going well, but it's a bit overwhelming. So I'm just writing as much as I need to let myself write, basically. Like I said, this is going to be the next one up, and as you can tell, it's going to be a lot more space. This is definitely going to get a lot more junk journaling in it, probably, and it's probably going to take me longer than this really small one. So I'm hoping that this ends up being a very big gender exploration journal, because I don't know, because I feel like I'm learning a lot about myself in relation to my place in society, in social norms, what feels right for me, what my goals are for what I want to do in my transition process. And then on top of that, really analyzing like my own feelings about my own body and expression and all of that wonderful, fun junk. It's all very complicated, but I'm working on it. It's taking time, and it's a long journey. Definitely a long one, so I'm just taking the time I need to explore things. I've come out to, I feel like I might have mentioned this before, but I did kind of come out to my boyfriend's mom, which it was okay, I guess. And yesterday, I came out to my mom, and she seemed a little hesitant, a little scared, but I'm hoping that it goes okay, especially now that, like, the cat's out of the bag, you know what I mean? So things are probably about to get a lot more intense. Things are about to get a lot more official, probably, in my life. And I'll be documenting every little bit of it. So, you know, I think that journaling is really important during times like this, at least for me. And I feel like I'm about to go through a big transition phase in my life, pun intended. I'm very close to finishing my application to become a permanent resident here, and I'll be hopefully able to find a job very, very soon. So I'll be working and hopefully moving out with my boyfriend, which is wild to me. I didn't think that I would never be able to, but it's a lot. I mean, I have only lived away from my parents for a short time when I went to university, and it was a very, very horrible experience for me. I did not have a good time at all. It was pretty bad. I went through a lot of depression and anxiety and doubt in myself, and I let myself stay in a toxic relationship because I didn't want to be alone. So living alone or living away from people has not been a great experience for me in the past, but if I'm living with my boyfriend, I'm hoping that it'll be a better experience and way less intimidating and scary and negative. But we're gonna have to see, because I really don't know what to expect. So yeah. But my journal will be there through it all, and so will you. You've seen me come up here to Canada from the US, and look at us now. We're talking about me moving here and having my own place with my boyfriend, and I think that's pretty cool, how life changes and life progresses, and I'm glad you're here for the journey, and I'm glad that my journals are here for it, and I get to talk about it with you. So, yeah, that's my life update. Thanks for coming. Hope you had a good time. I'm hoping that I can make videos a little more regularly, especially now that my boyfriend is at work. I have a lot more alone time. So hopefully I'll be able to make some more videos on here for you all. If there's any particular video that you guys would like to see from me, please let me know. I'd be happy to try to make it. I guess that's everything for now. I hope you guys, you feel free to subscribe and comment. Let me know how you're doing, what you want to see. Give me a follow on, my social media, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.